Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back for another Total War video with the Terminator. From Divide Et Impera to medieval 1100 AD to Age of Bronze, Rome 2 Total War has a massive collection of incredible mods that guarantee hundreds of hours of fun. In this channel, I've kind of made it my mission to seek out and showcase amazing mods, both popular and underappreciated, simply because Total War has so much potential, far beyond what CA does for these games, and the modders who unlock that potential for us deserve all the spotlight I can give them. Every once in a while though, I cover a mod I'm not 100% sold on. I spend hours and hours on the mods I spotlight here for you, testing out the campaigns of various factions, checking out the battles, the units, the balancing, the depth, etc. And sometimes I find a mod I think looks really cool, but that actually isn't as good as some similar alternatives out there. Today's video is about one of these mods. Total War Rome 1 Complete Conversion by Cody38 is a great effort to convert as much of Rome 2 as possible into the style of the original Rome Total War. Everything from the original faction emblems and start positions, unit rosters, and music has been updated, and I'm going to run through it all with you today in this video to provide a honest and fair review. But by the end, you'll see why I think the original Rome or even the remaster is an overall better experience. So let's get started. Total War Rome 1 Complete Conversion overhauls Rome 2 in every way to essentially emulate the original Rome Total War. All 20 of the original factions are now in the game with their original start positions, plus the bonus of Bactria as the map extends further east compared to the original map. All the same playable factions are available in the main menu, including the Roman families, the Julii, Bruttii, and the Scipii. The Italian peninsula has been split up into these factions as well, with the Roman Senate in charge of Rome, just like the original, and every other faction has been turned into rebels that are more or less passive on the map. We've also got the original units in the game, from the Town Watch to the Libyan Spearmen to the Spartan Hoplites and the Parthian Cataphracts, as well as the original 20 mercenary units, which have been spread out across the entire map. All of these units, aside from their naming, have also received similar visuals to their OG counterparts, as well as adjusted stats to reflect the original fast-paced battles of Rome Total War. Some other important details to mention here include the fact that the campaign is 4 turns per year. Many buildings that are effective in Vanilla Rome 2 aren't as effective in this mod, such as the recruitment buildings, because, well, there aren't as many units to recruit. And we've got the original Rome Total War music, which is always amazing to hear, and the fact that building roads now increases your campaign movement speed, which is a really nice touch. Overall, the mod does a really good job. You have the same playable factions, same units, same starting positions. A lot of the most important bits are all the same, but with Rome 2's more modern graphics and arguably better pathfinding. It's an excellent effort to emulate the first game in all its heavenly glory, and at this point in the video, I'd like to say a big well done to Cody38. If you're watching this, in many ways, I am very impressed. But there are a few key reasons why I cannot recommend you play this mod over the original Rome Total War, or indeed the recently released Rome Remastered. While some areas of this conversion, as I've highlighted so far, are really well done, other areas that the mod can't do a lot about just takes the fun out of what made the original Rome great. First and foremost, the Rome 2 province system and the limited building slots with many of the settlements on the map are just not worth dealing with compared to the original Rome Total War, and to be honest, completely breaks what this mod is trying to achieve. The simple sandbox experience of the original game was based on complete freedom, being able to conquer however you wanted to conquer, specializing this settlement for the economy, this settlement for recruitment, etc., and it was done in a really fun way. This conversion suffers greatly from not having that same kind of freedom, to the point where I just want to quit the game and load up Rome Remastered. The other major issue for me with this mod is the complete lack of certain gameplay mechanics from the original. The Senate and Senate missions, the interaction of family members with that system, and being able to nurture and grow the family with great traits and skills made that whole side of the original game amazingly well done. But Rome 2's political system and family system just isn't moddable enough to emulate that. The traits and skill trees are pretty bland in my opinion, and again, after a while, this just becomes too glaring for me to continue my campaign. Then there's the fact that somehow the AI is worse in this mod compared to vanilla Rome 2 Total War. At the difficulty recommendation of very hard, I had no challenge at all from the campaign AI, and the first full stack army I came across was Britain, and that was by the time I pretty much conquered all of Gaul. Battle AI is pretty much the worst of Rome 2 as well, that we all know, and while this isn't a fault of the mod itself, it greatly detracts from my enjoyment of this conversion. I love looking at the new units, the visuals, everything about that is absolutely brilliant, but I can't get myself to enjoy the battles themselves. Finally, there's the fact that everything is just too fast. In the first 10 turns of my campaign with the Julii, for example, the Brutii had already conquered much of Greece, and the Scipii were already well into Carthage. The AI basically didn't put up a fight at all against the other Roman families, which is a shame. In 10 turns, I was experiencing the same thing with Gaul, which just sucks. As the Seleucids in my first 10 turns, almost every faction around me declared war on me, which was a nice thing to see, I guess, and yet none of them were sending armies to attack my cities. If I could muster up a couple of stacks, I'd be steamrolling the Hellenic world, which is just not much fun at all. The fact is, what this mod has done, without meaning to, I think, is dumbed down Rome 2 Total War. It's trying to convert the game into something that it's just not built for, and it shows in every aspect of the game. The campaign is much faster, much easier, and less strategic. The battles are visually great, but lacking any challenge, and generally feels hollow, and I just can't help but think there's a version of this that is actually a lot more fun and worth it. In my honest opinion, if you want to play Rome Total War, go and play the original or the remaster, whichever floats your boat. I like the remaster personally quite a lot now because A, it improved many areas from the original, including visuals and modability, and B, the mods that are being made for it and are currently available are actually fantastic. It may have a smaller player base, but compared to this Rome 2 conversion mod I've been talking about today, it's a much more authentic experience that, trust me, you won't easily be bored by. Rome Total War is a simple but satisfying Total War game. You take a faction, you manage your characters, your cities, you expand and complete missions, you take on stacks of enemy armies of powerful pikemen, elephants, and naked Celts, and you conquer the world your way. But the Rome 1 Total War conversion mod doesn't do a good enough job of making Rome 2 feel like that. And that's essentially why I suggest you play the original or the remaster instead. And that's it for today, guys. I've added a link below in the video description to the mod on the Rome 2 Steam Workshop if you still think it might be worth a try. And in case you've never tried them, I've also added links to the original Rome Total War and the remastered version. I cannot recommend them enough. If you've enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and let me know your thoughts or questions in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you think about this mod and everything I've discussed here today about it. Don't forget to subscribe for more Total War content, gameplay, and news. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.